Is it quiet on the set?
I know I'm a sinner. I ain't some beginner. I'm gonna uncork me a pint of trouble and I'll sit down and drink a double. I'm thirsty for something lighter that could get me even tighter and tighter till someday I swear I hear angels play. Goodness, is it really real? It would take a child to know the way I feel. Oh my, floating in the blue. I could take the credit, but it's thanks to you. Someday, up in glory, I'll weep and I'll tell my story to someone who will smile and say you a mess, 'cause you my child. Goodness, is it really real? It would take a child to know the way I feel. Oh my, floating in the blue.
Yeah! All right.
Wow,
So-
that was something, wasn't it?
Yeah, we have an exciting night tonight, don't we?
We always do.
Well, this is true.
Well, before we get to Chris over here, is going to be our entertainment tonight. We got a gentleman over here who's doing a big fundraiser. Here you go.
Right? This is
Oh, that's that over there.
Yes, this one over here. And this is Jonathan Irons, correct?
That's correct. That's
All right.
correct.
And what we're showing here, I don't know if we can get a close-up, but this is a men's health fair, which is going to be held in Newburgh, New York. And the date of that is on June 9th, 2018, from 10 to 3. And it's free, isn't it?
That's
it's a
right.
free
It's
screening,
free
which is
screening.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's
That's correct.
basically awareness, prevention, education, and they just talk about everything family-wise too. Mental health, prostate, occupational health, cardiovascular, pretty much covers what they'll be going over. It's free. And again, that's 10 to 3. Is there anything that you'd like to add?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me on your program. I really appreciate
Well,
that.
we're here for the community.
That's appreciated very much, and I want to thank you
Oh, you're
for
welcome.
inviting me. I just wanted to say that, based upon your introduction, we are going to have this health fair. The Moulton Memorial Baptist Church will host a health fair on June 9th. It will be on a Saturday from 10 to 3. What we're going to do is concentrate on issues, matters pertaining just to men. We feel that that's something that's very important. We want to help the men to become more aware of their health needs, to become aware of issues that pertain to telltale warnings concerning their health. And we're going to have providers, healthcare professionals, come and talk to the guys and say, in different areas, as was mentioned, the prostate areas, cardiovascular health areas, prevention of diseases, issues pertaining to opioid addictions, and things of that nature. As I said, the purpose is to sharpen, to enliven, and to encourage our men to go get checkups, to look after their families so they can live longer and they can work harder and be more productive. And we think that this is going to be a great program, and we'd like to do more of this as time goes on. So this is a good start, and we would ask all the men that are available, if you're available, come by. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to have refreshments. We're going to have good question and answer periods. We're going to ask the guys to engage the doctors, talk to them, questions that they may have. If they're quiet, if they're issues that are confidential, we have places where you can go and speak to the medical professionals in private. So it's going to be a great day, and we are looking forward to seeing you guys. Come on out, and let's enjoy our health and make ourselves even greater and better as men. And I would appreciate, again, for you helping us out.
Well, we like to have people on with things going on, and it's good for the community, so I appreciate coming on. And
Thank you.
We also have another guest coming, so if you don't mind, I gotta have you change seats with her.
Oh, sure.
So just go ahead and get up, and she's coming over.
Okay.
And just so you know, I'll make a note of the address. It's 54 Old Little Britain Road, Newburgh, New York.
That's correct.
And again, that's 10 to 3. There is a phone number if you want to contact Mr. Irons. It is 845-561-1569.
And say hi to Daryl while you're out there.
Yeah, we're going to say hello to him, and we're going to thank you again for inviting us.
That's
Oh,
okay,
you're welcome.
anytime.
You're
Just
welcome.
send
Okay.
me some stuff. Now, we're gonna have our next
Okay,
guest up,
thank
because
you.
I wanna get to this gentleman who's gonna play. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to try to get him over there. Thank you. Hello.
All right, on this one, try to keep the camera on all of us. Anyway,
Please, more on them.
yeah, so say your name.
I'm Donna Mulvaney. I have a fundraiser
There it
coming
is.
up
Okay.
on June 2nd. It is for a young 22-year-old man that has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. His heart's at 10% right now, and he's in hospice. We're doing a bike run hosted by Circle of Steel. We have Haven for Heroes, that was our one sponsor, and Woogie's Deli was another sponsor. And if we reach our goal, we're going to donate back to MD to make sure that we give back for other people that will need funds.
Right.
So,
Now, I really didn't understand. I thought he had already passed, but you said he's not really, but it's gonna happen.
It's going to happen. We're actually hoping that he does make it to the event himself. He thinks it's a birthday party, so we're going to have a celebration for him. And we're going to have vendors, 5 live bands. Hawk Nest Productions is doing our bands, and we're going to have vendors, food, buffet. Bike runs $25 for the driver, $15 for the passenger. Vendor spaces are $25. And food is $15 for adults, $8 for children.
Now, where is this actually gonna be taking
It's
place?
going to be held at the VFW, Post 161
Oh,
on
right in
Owen
town here in
Street.
Port Jervis, so
Oh,
Yep.
wonderful. Okay.
everybody
All right.
get out
And what
and
is the date
support.
again?
It's June 2nd.
Okay. And it starts at 11 a.m.
11
to
a.m. till 7
p.m.
p.m.
Okay.
And we'll have 5 live bands.
Great, that's a great
So-
cause.
And
That's all you need anyway.
I just want to get the phone number out there. So if they want to contact
They can
anyone-
contact me at 973-570-0898.
Okay. And also,
We have a-
I see a Facebook.
Yeah, we have a
yes.
Facebook events page. It's,
www.facebook.com
I didn't bring my glasses.
events. And then there's a whole bunch of numbers. Do I
Yeah.
need to read those off?
No,
to them?
they can search for Donna Mulvaney, or they
Okay.
can look for the William Cullen fundraiser event.
Well, I used
I
to
know.
do a lot for 161. They used to have jamborees and everything down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
It's
just
my-
haven't been there lately, but I have done tons of fundraisers and stuff for 161 Post.
Yeah, they've been actually really great for us, very helpful. You know, it's a thing I love to do. I love to give back to the community and help
Right,
people.
that's
So
great.
planning events,
Now, I think one
Great
is side
cause.
effects gonna be.
side effects,
Yeah,
it's gonna
'cause
be
he asked me
there.
to come, and I just couldn't do it. I'm doing something. So I would have
Yeah.
came, but he already got the bands. There's a lot of musicians around this area who do community service all the time.
Okay,
And I'm glad you got 5 bands.
yeah, and we have a DJ in between. He's one of actually the Post members that'll be DJing in between when they break down and reset up for the next band to come in. We do also have a raffle, and we do have 50/50. So if anybody wants to purchase 50/50 tickets or raffle tickets, you do not have to be present when we do the final call.
And if anybody don't know, when this show's gonna go to a lot of places, you gotta come to Port Jervis, New York, and just ask for Post 161. It's easy to find. And it'll be on Facebook, the poster, and also on our website here in our bulletin board.
Bulletin board, right.
So we will plug it for you.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate you
We don't
having
mind
us.
doing it.
welcome, no.
Anything you got going at 161? Because I used to deal with the old lady auxiliary. I can't think of her. I'm terrible with names. I'm losing it. She was the head of that for years.
Okay.
And she's sort of retired now.
Oh, all right.
But,
Well, and it's on Owen Street.
Yeah, it's 4751 Owen Street in Port
Okay.
Jervis.
well, if you're at the station, you went straight on across all the way out, you'd run right in it almost.
Yeah.
Okay,
And we'll have street signs set up for everybody with some arrows, so.
that's great. And what time, if they're gonna do the bike run?
Bike run kicks, registrations between 9:30 and kickstands go up at 11 o'clock.
Okay,
And it's an hour and 36-minute ride through New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania.
oh, wow.
Great.
So-
Are they over,
That's
or will
great.
they go over to Hawks Nest or?
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
because there's a couple different bike rides that do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done that in the past for a few events I've done, so, but,
Well, that's great, wow. And they can sign up prior to, if they call that number?
yes, they
Okay.
can
If you
sign
don't
up
want to
for it.
come, just make a pledge, because they're trying to take care of funeral services
Yes.
for this young boy, and that's what the community's about. You got to try to help them out and do what you can.
And so, now, he has muscular dystrophy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it affects all different parts of the body, all
Yes,
muscles?
it's affected his muscles, his whole entire body. He's been in a wheelchair. He's since 12 years old, and he's in hospice right now. So,
Yeah.
Now, they couldn't just give him a new heart, that wasn't gonna, that
no,
wasn't
I don't,
obviously an option here, huh?
his sister would know more, Katie.
Wow, wow.
And
It's
they-
terrible today.
That is, you know, it's a horrible disease when, you know, I mean, in so many cases, they can, for different types of diseases, they can obviously take that part out and put a new one in, and you're good to
If
go.
you're
you know?
online for it.
Right, if you, and that's
There's
the
a
other
li-
thing,
there's a
right,
whole
yes,
line
there
for all
is,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, and that's the other problem.
Yes.
So-
That's sad.
Yes.
Anytime you want to come down, come on down.
I appreciate it.
If
Thank
you
you.
want to come
Please,
back
yes.
next week and talk about it again before it happens,
All right,
I don't care if
truly
you come
appreciate it.
every week. Just,
Okay.
No, we like
Yeah,
doing
no,
this.
we
Okay,
like
no,
this.
I
No, this is a
appreciate
great
it.
cause, and we, you know, we like to be a part of it.
I appreciate it. The family appreciates it. And, you know, we're very thankful for you having us here to help promote it more.
Anytime.
Right, no, that's.
We also have a donation page on Facebook. We just started up, so if anybody can't make the event and they would like to donate, they're more than welcome to. There's a GoFundMe page for William Colin. And come down. If you're not going to take the ride, come down and have some food, check out the vendors, and listen to some good music.
And the one thing that with something like this is that it doesn't matter how much you donate, it's just the thought, and
Yeah, you're
every
helping
little
a
bit
family
helps,
with a
every
need.
little bit
There's a need
helps,
here
that's
for
right,
something,
yes,
so.
yeah.
I mean, a
So-
dollar, purchase
Right,
a little,
that's
you know,
right. You
raffle
know,
ticket, and you could possibly win something.
Right,
For just
right.
a dollar.
For
Every
just a-
dollar helps.
Okay.
So,
Great.
great.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming
No,
to the show.
thank you.
I got to
Thank
move
you,
on
Donna.
because
Okay.
this gentleman, he's ready to rumble here. But thank you for coming
Thank
on.
you.
And
Thank you
if
for
wanna
having
get
us.
up, you can, but we'll take care of the rest, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Anytime.
Thank you, Donna.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Oh, give me that before you throw it away.
Well,
Don't listen to him.
he said, because I'm so tiny, he can't see me.
Oh, we'll set up a little bit.
I need the booster chair.
All right, this is for you anyway.
Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I
There you go. How come you
Where did you find that?
take it back?
I don't want to know. All right, now I can
all
move
right,
on.
there's one more for you since
Oh,
you're on
boy.
the cartoon
Being
show.
upstaged by a stuffed lion. That's cool.
Anything can happen on this show.
I guess so.
You don't see stuff like this on nobody's show.
No, you don't.
I guess not.
But never teach
When
you
we've
that.
got great talent like this, I got to listen
Never
to this.
follow a kids or a dog show because they're gonna outstage you no matter what they are. People start with they're cute, and before you know it, you're done.
Do we have to listen to the whole thing?
What W.C. Fields said.
It does.
Oh,
Anyone
right.
who hates
Now
kids
take
and
this.
dogs, it can't be all bad.
No.
All right, there we go.
All right, we
Done
got
with
we
that.
got a gentleman here who's very talented. Oh, let's not say.
Extremely talented.
And he's a great musician. He plays many instruments and stuff. And he's got a new album out.
Yes.
And he's got more to come in the future, which
Right.
we want to plug.
Now this one's already out, but
Yeah,
he's
this
got
one's
two more in the works,
There's
correct?
one that I'm working on with, it's actually Don Oriolo's album that I'm helping out on.
Okay.
And then I also have another project I'm working on.
Wow, wow. Well, his name again is Chris Bolger, and you can get his CDs at
Vintage Vinyl, or you, pretty much any independent record store, you can order it through. There
Okay.
are distributors that have it.
Okay.
And you can get it from Bandcamp
Okay, all righty.
if
And-
you want it as a download.
You're on
Okay.
Facebook also.
Yes, as Christopher
Yes,
Bolger.
as Christopher. Okay.
As I said, it's too much work, so Chris Bolger is on the record. But yeah, you can
So
find me there.
listen, we'll play like 3 cuts real quick
Okay.
off the album if they're ready in there. And naturally, you're gonna play also something.
Uh-huh.
So how about playing that jukebox, baby? Everybody ready to orange?
Make it easy to want you. You make it easy to care. I tried so many times and I never got it right, but I swear that from the first time I saw you, something just seemed so right.
That is a good one.
All right, here
like
comes
that
another
one.
one. We're gonna play three.
Play
so-
three of them in a row.
All
Wow.
right.
Yeah,
Woo!
this is big time here.
Cool.
It's the big three.
Do I get in trouble if I sing long?
Do whatever you want.
One of these days, you're gonna find out you're not so tough and you're not so proud. When somebody grabs you by your heartstrings and bends your soul all inside out. One of these days, you're gonna be lonely. You'll be surprised, yeah, you're gonna be asking yourself, how could she do this to me? And you'll finally have your doubt that souls turn blue, and you'll get the heartache that you've been spreading around. And you'll learn the truth, how it feels to have your whole world turn upside down. Believe you me, it'll be a bitter harvest when you finally reap what you have sown. I take no pleasure in what I'm foreseeing, but I've been on both sides of that coin, and I know that the mighty fall, they fall mightily to the foolish glee of those they have wronged. It's nothing more amusing than watching the devil get it in the end. That's entertainment, and I'm sorry I can't feel for you, 'cause you're overdue for the kind of abuse you give so freely. You've taken everything you can and left us empty-handed. Now you've got the nerve to try and blame all your circumstances on me. But souls turn blue, and you'll get the heartache that you've been spreading around. And you'll learn the truth, how it feels to have your whole world turn upside down. One of these days, and it could be today, you're gonna find out that you're not so smart. The truth will grab you, take you down, and finally you're gonna start to see why souls turn blue. Souls turn blue.
Woo! That is one of my favorites. I do love that song.
Nice.
And this is another one. I love every, I'm telling you, I love every song on this.
There was an art gallery that was doing
Oh, really? I thought maybe this song was inspired by Donna and his painting.
No, actually, no limitations. I'm pushing the envelope.
Oh, wow.
I can't settle for the status quo. I really don't mind, 'cause half of the time I can't tell you where my mind goes, who's hiding behind the curtain. I really don't know, 'cause it's not yet revealed. It's not just a game, it's more like a mystery. I'm learning to paint, I'm trying to find a form that hides between light and shadow. I'm learning to paint, I'm conjuring spirits in the colors of my palette. The best art is hard to quantify. You're my universe, I'm God in miniature, creating the world of my own design. I'm learning to paint, I'm trying to find a form that hides between light and shadow. I'm learning to paint, I'm conjuring spirits in the colors of my palette. Sunlight, I recognize sounds I'm hearing. I'm trying to find form, I'm mumbling in gibberish. I'm bringing it all in focus. Learning to paint, I'm trying to find form that hides between light and shadow. I'm learning to paint, I'm conjuring spirits in the colors of my palette. Of my palette.
It makes you want to go, doesn't it? It just makes you want to move. I know. It's
Wow.
great music. I love
It's too
it.
much fun watching you over there. It's just like,
Yeah, we invited you over here.
Yeah, well,
To
we
meet,
had to.
this is Chris. I wanted you to meet him because I seen you dancing.
how are you?
I guess you like his music.
So Chris has got a surprise for you.
Would you like? That's what you were listening to.
Ooh.
You have a CD player? No? Well, you can download it.
In the car?
And if you
Oh, there
if
you
you
go,
like,
in the car.
if you talk nice to Chris, he'll even autograph it for you.
Ooh.
Because he's played with a lot of stars and different bands, and this is one of his new albums. He's working on stuff all the time. I get a chance now and then to get in, sit in and sing with these guys, and it's like, man, this makes it so easy when you sing with pros like this, and yeah, and great music. I can hear and feel a little bit of the Beatles touch
Oh, sure.
Yes.
coming
Oh,
from
yeah.
you.
You know what?
Influence, yeah.
Anybody who denies, who's post
Yeah,
the
yeah.
existence of the Beatles and denies that they've had an impact on them is either really ignorant of how widespread their influence is,
Oh,
or they're
yeah,
just
man.
flat out lying.
Or they're in total denial.
Well, everybody,
yeah.
when they came on the line, I remember all of us used to get Beatle boots and the haircut
Oh, my
and,
gosh,
and the whole
it's
9
just-
yards
yeah.
because it's natural. If that's what draws the girls, we're
Right,
gonna do
right,
the
Oh, sure.
same
right.
thing.
But you know what? The other thing too is that their style and their composition of their songs was really genius.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
And when you get that kind of song, and which yours has, it's got to be a hit because it's just great.
Oh, you
It's so
sing
good.
along.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you heard that more than
I mean, look at
twice,
her.
you'd be
She-
singing right along
Absolutely, absolutely. I
with it.
mean,
How do you like them songs? I'm
she
gonna
couldn't
ask
stop.
honest.
She couldn't
I'm
stop
not trying to
moving.
embarrass him. How do you like his music?
It's pretty good.
Oh,
That's a rave.
That's amazing.
That's all
take
you
it.
can ask.
That's great.
And we're glad you're here. So you can sit here. He's going to actually sing a couple tunes with his guitar.
Yeah.
You want to hear that?
All
As
right.
long as I can keep my co-host from playing instruments. She brings stuff to every show.
I saw him lying there on the bed. inside his head. The little girl that he once knew is all grown up and now she's you. And Fuzzy has to stay behind and wait. Time flies and takes away our youth. Fuzzy Bear is the living proof. Alive but so inanimate. He lived on the love that you shout on him. He shows his age but underneath his skin. Fuzzy's birthdays came and went. Every few weeks or so they'd be back again. Mom and you would bake a cake and we would sing happy birthday. Now you're back at school again. You'll count the days until Thanksgiving. Fuzzy will wait there dutifully. Guard your room till you return here. There's one good eye will watch over your domain. Fuzzy's birthdays came and went. Every few weeks or so they'd be back again. Mom and you would bake a cake and we would sing. We'd sing happy birthday. Fuzzy misses you, but he knows that the little girl he loves is all grown. And the time for birthday parties is gone, but he sees how you've come to your own. And he's right with knowing this is how it ought to go. Fuzzy's birthdays came and went. Every few weeks or so they'd be back again. Mom and you would bake a cake and we would sing happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. We'd sing happy birthday.
But can you tell me again what that song's really about? Because a lot of people won't know it.
My daughter had a teddy bear named Fuzzy. Still has a teddy bear named Fuzzy. My daughter is now just gotten her master's degree, so she's grown up.
Right.
But when she was a little girl, a little bit younger than you, you know, she had this fuzzy teddy bear who now has all the fuzz rubbed off of it. But every once in a while, she'd pipe up and just say, "It's Fuzzy's birthday!" And that meant that Mom had to go and go get the fixins and bake a birthday cake, and they'd do that together, and then we'd have a little birthday party for Fuzzy. That happened like once every month or 6 weeks or so. Just whenever Laura felt like having another birthday party.
That's cute.
And that'd
It's
be on
Fuzzy's
your new
birthday.
album, right?
That is one of the things that I recorded with the Outliers, yes.
And she still has the bear, right?
And she still has
Still
it.
has-
The poor thing, I mean, when I saw it, it was already in a state because it had all the fuzz rubbed off of it and only had one of its eyes. At some point, our dog got a hold of it and lost the other eye and like ripped off half of its leg.
Oh, no.
Fuzzy has had a rough life. I think she sewed the leg back on.
That's great.
That's a great story. That's good.
Yeah, but she still has it.
Wow. Well,
So it's
we'll get
Fuzzy.
rid of-
Is that the
yeah.
name of it? Fuzzy's birthday?
Fuzzy's birthday.
Nice.
It's Fuzzy's
Very
birthday.
cute. That's cute.
That's
I
good.
like it. Yeah, you liked it.
She was singing. Once
She
she heard
was
it a couple
strumming
times, she
along.
would remember the words.
Do you play an instrument? Do you play any musical instruments?
She dances, I can tell you that.
I know. I see
really?
that. Yeah.
I like dancing.
Marla's son named Alan, he got me a guitar that's purple and glittery.
Ooh, wow.
So you learning how to play that?
Good
It's nice,
for
isn't it?
you.
Yeah.
I love guitar.
Wow.
This one's not purple. It's gold but glittery. The one over here. This is one of Don's. This is an Oriolo.
That's a nice one.
And he'll be on soon, too.
Oh, yeah.
With Felix the Cat and these guys. It's really a wild group, and I just like being with people who love entertainment. That's what it's really
That's
all
really
about.
what yeah.
Sure. It's just about having fun, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
You're doing something you love.
All right, so you gonna do another tune here?
Yeah, you mind if I do a cover that I kind of like a lot?
Yeah, okay, we won't tell it's covered.
All right, we won't tell anybody. Outside another yellow moon just punched a hole in the night time, yes. I crawl out my window and onto the street, and I'm shining like a new dime. The downtown trains are full of all those Brooklyn girls. They try so hard to break out of their little worlds. You raise your hand and they scatter like crows. They have nothing that'll ever capture your heart. They're just thorns without the rose. Oh, be careful of them in the dark. Oh, if I was the one you chose to be your only one. Can't you hear me now? Can't you hear me now? When I see you tonight on a downtown train, every night it's just the same. You leave me lonely, yes. I know your window, and I know it's late. I know your stairs and your doorway. I walk past your window in front of your gate. I stand by the light of the four-way. Watch them as they fall, oh darling. They all have their heart attacks. They'll play at the carnival, but they'll never win you back. When I see you tonight on a downtown train, every night it's just the same. You leave me lonely when I see you tonight on a downtown train. All my tears fall like rain, baby, on a downtown train. When I see you tonight on a downtown train, every night it's just the same. You leave me lonely when I see you tonight on a downtown train. All my tears fall like rain, baby, on a downtown train.
She knew the words.
Wow,
to
she
it.
did.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a Tom Waits song that was, Rod Stewart did a version of it.
Okay.
The first time I heard it, I think it might have been somebody like Dennis Elsers or someone who played the Rod Stewart version, which was being released as a single, back to back with Tom Waits' original version, which is very raw but very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really interesting hearing the contrast. They're both great versions. I tend to favor, I guess, the songwriter, so that would be
Right.
Tom Waits.
Right, right. Wow,
but,
that's a
well,
great
Well,
song.
listen, in the fall, in September, I do the food bank drive in Port Jervis. And if you and Don and you guys like to come out and play at it, if the date's right for you.
Sure, if it works
Yeah.
out, sure.
We got some farmers, some shop
We like
rights.
food.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do have
we-
food for the entertainers
Right.
and hot dogs. And
Well, you know, Don
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
eat
they
hot dogs, he can
having
eat the
hot
roll.
dogs.
And it's usually I know last year it didn't work out. They had some
No,
other
they're
gig. They
always
were-
busy.
yeah.
But Don went and got the onions for us
He
because the
was,
truck
yeah, he was
broke
coming.
down. He
Wow.
calls me up.
That's
Says,
Don.
Yeah.
I'll take my
nice
truck
of
if
him
you
to
don't
do it.
mind. I says, hey, yeah. So he went over and picked up a whole truckload of onions, and
Yeah.
we
That-
brought them down here from Port Jervis.
And then I think
That's him.
and where did he go? He went somewhere after that, but because he was rushing to do
well,
a
they're
gig,
always
but
busy,
which is
so it's
great.
like hard to get
But
them.
that was, we raised enough food for three
food banks
three
in
food
Port
banks.
Jervis.
Wow.
yeah, we did really
Wow, that's
good.
great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
It was.
You
It
know,
really
we do
was. I
toys
mean,
for
it's
kids
amazing.
also, and
Uh-huh.
and that we
Sure.
raise enough toys for 800 homes. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
into
love
charity
it when,
stuff.
when people step up. I mean, and that's, you know, Don does all sorts of wonderful
I know
things
he
for all
does.
kinds of people, but he also surrounds himself with a lot of people that
Yes.
are like-minded. I guess, you know,
Right.
like-minded people do tend to,
Birds of a feather flock together.
and,
Oh,
you know, and so, you know, besides Felix and the Cats, which is the band,
Right.
there's the Kittens, and they become the Kittens with a mission, and
Right.
they go out and they,
Yeah, I've seen them
I
all.
joined them.
Yeah.
I did some of their gigs with them.
yeah.
In the-
Oh,
in
That's
the-
what I
and they were
said.
doing the nursing homes?
Yeah,
that-
yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
You know, which is wonderful, and,
It
you know, and
is.
they, you know, they're kind of a mutual support group, but at the same time, they find things to do together just to help the community, help
Right.
whoever needs it.
Right.
Well, wait till you see
know.
Don tap dance. If she ever- she's
I
gonna teach-
tried.
This I
did-
gotta see.
Well, I bought my tap shoes. He did not buy his yet.
I'll join you.
You'll join
So-
me? All right.
Yeah, well,
I
I'm
got
her
it.
tap
See
dance.
that? I know. Well, I thought what I could do is get, you know, Don, we could practice here if we don't do it at,
Well,
at
I don't
the,
care
farm.
where you do it.
Yeah.
But do one more, and then we'll play a couple more cuts. We got time.
Oh, okay.
And
I'll
then,
do one from the record. Something that Don, Don's worse than I am, but that we have in common is neither of us are very good at sleeping.
Right. Well, I noticed even at gigs, he don't even take a break.
He
He
doesn't take a
doesn't
break,
sleep.
but-
That man does
But,
not. Yeah.
but yeah, I go through periods of being an insomniac, and Don, I think, is pretty much, it's chronic, but unfortunately for anybody who happens to be in your company when you're one of those people, this is kind of, I guess, an apology of sorts.
Oh.
Maybe I just think too much. Maybe I'm not smart enough to bother trying to waste my time to find an answer. Maybe you are right to say, go to sleep. Tomorrow is another day. Don't lecture me with stupid concepts and conjecture. Maybe I just can't help it. The noise in my mind won't let me rest. A button pushed won't let me stop until an answer is found, or my spring winds down. And maybe that's just the way I'll always be. This page is 3/4 full. I know you what's on my mind, what I'm trying to unravel. Maybe it's not right or wrong. The lights are on, but no one's ever coming home. I'll take my time, choose my lines in psychobabble. Baby, I just can't help it. The noise in my mind won't let me rest. A button pushed won't let me stop until an answer is found, or my spring winds down. And maybe that's just the way I'll always be.
Out for me, I sleep better in the daytime than I do at night.
If I wake up once the sunlight is on, forget it, I'm done.
Yeah.
If I got an hour's sleep, I still can't get back to sleep.
Yeah,
It's
I
just-
know, I'm not a
it's
good
murder.
sleeper either.
It's just that I playing in a band 6 nights a week when I was younger. It just got me into that. I gotta sleep during the day because
Yeah.
I'm playing at night every night.
Oh yeah.
So it's like if I sleep so sound during the daytime.
Yeah.
At night, I'm restless. Every noise I hear, I wake up. Then I start thinking about things, and that's another thing altogether.
Well, the other thing is when you come in, a lot of times when you come in from a gig, sometimes, you barely make it home because you're practically falling asleep in the car, which is terrible. But if you are revved up and you're wide awake when you drive home, you get home and you're still awake.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, well,
That's
now what
why
do I
we
do?
used to go to the
Turn on
diner,
the
the
TV,
whole band.
hit the diner, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you hit the diner or you go home and you end up turning on the TV and
That's
getting
right.
yourself a
And before
midnight
you know
snack.
it, it's
and
3, 4 in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
absolutely.
We used to play the
absolutely.
Silver Dollar in Monroe. It was till 3 o'clock. Well, we were beat. Well, then we all went to Monroe Diner.
Right.
The whole crowd.
Well, and the place is open till 3, so then you've got to pack up your stuff. That takes 45 minutes to an hour.
Right.
And then you hit the diner.
Right.
Well, we used to leave it, believe it or not, except our guitars, and then everybody went, and then the girls would sing around the dinner where we're eating and everything. We get all the girls singing. We'd be there like, oh, come
my
on.
God.
And it was like every week, so then when daylight
Lois,
came,
I can't
I'm
believe
ready
it. How
for
many
a
years
long
you been
nap.
married now? How many years?
48.
48. She did that every weekend.
She used to step on my toes, and I'd stand up. She goes, "There's a gig coming. Go take a shower quick." And then we'd go jam. That was it.
Wow.
But I always made it fun. It was always fun. I didn't want to just play.
Well, I mean, it is work in that, when you haul your stuff there, you set it up, and you're expected to play X amount of time, whether it's, nowadays it's mostly 3 sets, but
Right.
But I mean, I do remember the days of doing 4 and 5 sets.
Right.
And, and
Oh my God.
I mean, you needed to have more than one guy in the band who could sing, because you sing
Yep.
5 sets, your voice is going to be raw, and then you're going to get up the next day and do it again.
Right, right.
Sing for
Well, I've
5
always
hours
had
straight.
that idea with extra people singing.
Yeah.
And then I'd pick my songs, so I didn't have to kill myself. And when I did have a cold, I would stick to like the Johnny Cash and
Yeah,
Wail
all
and
those
Jenny. Yeah, the
Smart.
straight,
Yeah, so you,
because I couldn't.
You have to pace yourself.
right, you do have
Otherwise,
to pace.
you know,
Yeah, you're right.
I went to see, I'm a big Todd Rundgren fan, and I went to see Utopia. I've been going to see him since the 70s. The first time I saw him was 1977. But somewhere around the 80s, he had the flu. And they were doing, at the time I think the tour was To Face the Music. They were doing an album where they kind of mashed up all these Beatles ideas and made new songs out of it. But they were doing the whole Megillah where they were dressing in the collarless suits, and Kasim Sultan was playing a Hofner bass, and Rundgren was playing a Rickenbacker guitar. They looked great. They came out, and he sang 1 or 2 songs, and his voice was really ravaged.
Wow.
And but the thing is, The bass player, Kasim Sultan, sings like a bird.
Mm-hmm.
And the other two guys were decent singers, and so they carried through the whole night. And he couldn't sing, and he was the centerpiece of the whole thing.
Right,
But
right.
he really didn't have it to sing.
Right.
The band was able to pick up the slack and do the whole
Wow.
night.
Yeah, you have to do that
Wow.
every time.
Sometimes, we had one. Don was under the weather a month or so ago, and I had to do more singing than I normally do. We bounce them back and forth pretty much.
Right,
You've seen that.
right.
Yes.
But this time he was really he didn't have it. He really thought it was going to come back, and it really didn't. So
Right,
so
right.
then it was.
I know,
kinda,
it's a terrible thing.
Wow.
Oh, it's like walking on the stage without your clothes on.
Right, yeah.
I got no voice.
Right, it's gone. Where'd it go? Yeah.
So, do
Yeah.
we have any gigs coming up that we can tell?
You know what? I'm terrible. Yes, there are Felix gigs, and I can't think of the dates off the top of my head.
Okay.
We'll see y'all on Sunday, so you can announce it.
That's going to be a big
yes,
party.
Yeah, we'll announce it next week on the show.
Thanks. Yeah. But there is some stuff.
There ain't no
coming up.
next
We're gonna
week.
I know we're going to
This
be back
coming
at the
Sunday.
airport.
No. I mean, next Thursday we can announce
Right.
when they'll be playing.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
okay,
In
yeah,
June
yeah.
we're at the airport pub, but I'm not sure of the date.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one, and we're going to be back at the Warwick Winery. And I know there's some.
What
other
about
stuff.
what was it? The
The
golf
one-
club.
Oh.
The golf, and then
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I don't know that we have plans to go back there.
Okay.
Not that we wouldn't.
Well, the
there's
place
also,
where you took the sandwich, what's the name of that one?
There's also things
I
that.
didn't take this sandwich.
Oh, what a night
I will
that
never
was.
live this down. The night at the
Do tell.
distillery, what's that called?
The milk.
Milk Street Distillery,
Milk
yeah.
Street Distillery.
Let me tell you this story.
Wait, he's
I
going to
get
tell
up-
you his
I get up-
version.
It's better than Don's story about me and my shoes. So
I
go
get,
ahead.
I get
Whatever
up
it
and
is.
you guys allow me to get up and jam with you.
Uh-huh.
And so you couldn't see around the corner there.
Because we were around the corner.
So they had a table around the corner. So I got down and I looked over and I said, geez, they went and got something to eat here and everything. They were at somebody else's table under the weather. And they was eating their sandwich and eating their chips and everything. And the lady come over and goes, that's my sub. And I had nothing to do with it. I was sitting with you guys.
No, that's not
So-
how it went.
So she says, you can have the sub. And I was like,
No.
Donna's a wild cookie when she's...
No, here's how the real
Yeah.
story goes. We sat
the
down
real
at the
story.
table. Yes, we did sit down at the table, and
I
there
ate
were
it
some
anyway. I
chips
didn't-
out. There were chips out. And so we did pick it a little bit at the chips. And then
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. And then the
Handfuls.
woman that was her table, she's like, oh, she goes, stay there. And I'm like, no, we'll get up, because we just sat down because there was nobody
Right.
there. And then she says, are you guys hungry? And she pulls out this Italian sub. And she says, here, help yourselves to it. We did. we demolished.
they were eating it before she came
comes
there.
around the corner and he's like, oh wow, you guys ordered food? I'm like, no. So anyway,
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Food is the great.
That was the
3
boss.
minutes,
Now we got like
that's-
3 or 4
About
minutes.
3 or 4 months. Totally kind of touching that, but it's somebody that you don't know.
Okay.
There's a place that Dennis, who's drummer on the record, we didn't really talk about the personnel either.
No,
But
we
Dennis
didn't.
Steichen, who drummed on the record, he's drummer in the Smithereens and longtime dear friend. But there's a place that we haunt called Charlie Blood's. It's in Garfield, New Jersey.
okay,
And the owner is a guy named Sal.
okay.
Sal is just a lovely, lovely person, and very old school.
Uh-huh.
But, the first time you walk in there, you ever been here before? No. It's your first time? Yeah. Won't be your last.
Oh, no
And
kidding, wow.
When somebody new comes in, he always makes a point of making them, and the place has got tons of character. It's just a little corner bar
Wow.
tavern thing. All right. But Sal is a big music fan. He's a huge Johnny Cash fan, huge John Wayne fan, and there's all sorts of Western memorabilia. You would get a kick out of this place. But because Dennis is so connected into the business, he has friends. He's a big Beach Boys fan, and he's tight with some of the people in the Beach Boys.
Okay.
So we start, and so Sal, so now we start taking Sal with us to the Beach Boys gigs. Well, Sal, again, food is currency,
right.
food is everything.
Right.
Sal starts bringing sausage and pepper sandwiches for the guys in the Beach Boys. So now, you know, they could care less about seeing Dennis or, you know, anybody else. Like, did Sal bring the sausage and peppers? So everything's about, is Sal coming? Is he bringing sausage and peppers?
That's cute. Aw.
So, you know, food is...
It's funny though
Food is,
how
yeah.
music starts out when you're young.
Right.
Let's party. What are you drinking? And then all of a sudden you just start getting older. Everybody's going, what do we get to eat in this joint? It's like,
Yeah.
what happened to us?
Yeah. it
Free booze? Who
changes,
cares
it
about free
changes.
booze?
That's
What do you got to
right,
eat?
that's right.
Yeah, that's where it goes too.
That's,
Yeah, I got to get home. I can't worry about the free booze.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like I want to go to Garfield.
All right, we got
Yeah.
2 minutes left, so you want to sing us out, and then she'll take us out.
Okay.
And say, what's your name again?
Kaylee.
Let's see.
Kaylee.
Kaylee, all right.
And we're going to say prayers for William, please.
Thank you. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Like us.
Well, I do not know, now have I ever met Barbara Feldon? But I remember she looked mighty good when she was 99. I wasn't even near puberty, but she really looked so good to me. No woman ever got to me before Barbara Feldon. I still have vivid memories of Barbara